It's just obvious question, Jack. How did that fourth quarter kind of got away from you guys? I guess what happened there?
Uh, yeah. Well, I'll have to go back and watch to see, but gave up a lot of big plays on offense and on defense. Those two fumbles were huge, giving them short fields, and then yeah, it's not doing the little things right, and came back to get us.
I guess with kind of going off of that, I mean, it seemed like you guys were doing the little things right in the first half. What I guess changed to kind of create some of those mistakes?
Just not take care of the ball, just not focusing. We didn't do anything. I mean, we came out in the third quarter and played really well. Had two really good drives, and then we laid the ball on the ground twice, and I don't know if it was two or three possessions, and that'll lose you the game in college football.
For both of you. Obviously, the last game of the regular season. Usually, this would be a chance for teams to start focusing on a bowl. Obviously, have a game next week. Does that kind of help to get you guys back into a one game season mode, or does this one still hurt a little bit too much to be thinking about that yet?
Yeah, this one obviously stings. I think the guys on the team, we wanted to win this one probably more than any of the games on our schedule, and it just means so much to the city. And we'll learn from it tomorrow, and then at the end of the day, we got to flush it because we got a game on Saturday, and the one game seasons it goes both ways. Where if you win, you got to get rid of that high and win and go play the next game, and if you lose, guess what? That can't affect your next game. So we got to flush that and just move on to the next game on Saturday.
Did their defensive line apply more pressure than you were used to having most of this year?
Yeah, they have good players up there. They did a good job getting after me a little bit. But yeah, they had some big boys up there that were playing well. So and nothing crazy that we haven't seen before. We've played against a lot of good D lines this year, but we would like to have definitely some plays back that we did out there.
Led by 10, I think twice. The second time they erased it almost immediately on the kickoff return. How much did that affect momentum?
Well, on the kick return, we went back and scored right away and went back up 10 again. And then they cut it down to 3, and then I can't really remember what happened after that. But, we felt like we were in a pretty good rhythm as an offense in that third quarter, start of the third quarter, and we were putting stuff together, and then we just had two fumbles, and that's kind of what lost us the game.
Going off that, are those the two plays you wish you had back at the most, or are there others that stick out right now as being big and just determining the swing of momentum in that game?
I mean, obviously, me turning the ball over that's the one that sticks out for me, and then other than that, I'm sure guys, you ask anybody, they got a handful of plays or they would wish they could have done better, but that's football. You're not going to play perfect every snap, but we just have to be able to minimize the bad plays.
Jack, you've been obviously playing for a while in college. Do you have some perspective on what this 10-2 season? I know it's raw right now after the loss, but still, I mean, a pretty phenomenal year. Still with plenty to play for with the Florida State game coming up on Saturday.
Yeah, it's we really wanted to win that one, but 10-2 is it's a good record for college football. But obviously, the two losses that we had, we could have won both of them. So you always chase perfection, and it definitely hurts right now. But I don't know how it will feel later.
You guys have kind of been in these situations so many times this year, one possession, one score games. What was the feeling like? Did you guys, going to that last drive, still feel like you were going to be able to pull this out, tie it up?
Yeah, I mean, I would say, just like you said, I mean, we've been in that position several times before. So I mean, it doesn't make us feel any different. We still have an attack mindset. We're ready to finish the game the right way. It's not like we have to turn on a switch. Like, we already know. Like, it's like we've been here before. Like, we know the situation. We know what we needed to do. And unfortunately, we couldn't get that done. But it's not anything that scares us in a situation like that.